Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Uma Dhanabalan. I am in lovely Atlanta, Georgia today at the Southeastern Hemp and Medical Cannabis Conference. This is the first of its kind where we've got participants and patients, healthcare providers, all different types of vendors that are here in Georgia. And Georgia does not even have an official medical program per se where patients can go to a dispensary, but yet we are talking about it. We are opening hearts and opening minds, and I've had the honor and the pleasure to do Doc and Jocks and also to do an educational panel on the endocannabinoid system. We've also had a women's luncheon, and we are going to be back in Georgia again, educating, embracing, and empowering. And remember what Dr. Uma says, reach one, teach 10, teach one, reach 10. God bless, be well, and thank you very much. And our website is totalhealthcarethc.com.
Hello, my name is Joe Johnson, retired 10-year veteran from the NFL. I was here at the conference and had a good time. Was part of the Docs and Jocks Cannabis conference and a panel with Dr. Uma. Great panel. I think anytime you can bring together individuals from professional sports and also doctors who can shed insight as far as how cannabis and the THC and the different elements of cannabis can be used towards the greater good of medical use. It is always a good combination. Doctors can speak from a more scientific and medical standpoint, and you have athletes that can kind of share insight based on their personal experience. Athletes can be equated to all types of walks of life. Some of those physical elements may have been just sped up per se, but when you look at the professionalism of what athletes have experienced and to see a plant of this nature that could possibly provide medical relief or even preventative and maintenance, general maintenance, there's something I think that needs to be looked at there, and that's been my passion, and I'm here to learn and network with other individuals. And I think because this plant has the potential, we all know it has the potential to be $1 billion industry, but at the same time, the medical benefits that would come from treatments and studies of this nature could be monumental. And that's been my biggest passion as I learn more about the different elements and the different sides to this business is not just the monetary value, but the benefits. How can we all, as individuals, we know people that are suffering from a number of health elements and have been taking the pharmaceutical drugs for years, and we have loved ones that could possibly benefit from something of this nature. And I think that's the biggest importance of this all is obviously there's a business side, but how can something of this nature help individuals who may be suffering from chronic diseases such as autism or lupus or high blood pressure, or even down to the professional athlete who's just suffering from arthritis just from playing 20 some odd years of football? How can help with inflammation and things of that nature is mind blowing of the potential of this just one plant and the different elements that it could possibly address. And I'm just happy to be a part of the conference. Like I say, I'm here not only networking, but learning a lot. And the panel earlier today, Docs and Jocks, was phenomenal. Dr. Uma brought so much education to the panel, and we had a great time, was able to answer some questions and ask some questions and just get educated on the entire industry. And I think that's the most important part of all of this. Anytime you have something new that's brought to the industry, I think it's important that we all educate ourselves as much as possible on that topic. Moving forward from here, I believe that the industry, the cannabis CBD industry, will only flourish from here. We all know that there's different states that's opening up regulations and legislative that's going, and Georgia is on that short list, and the regulations are coming down the pipeline. And I think as different states come on board, we'll start to see the different regulations start to loosen up. And I think here over the next 5 years, I think we'll probably see a national expansion of regulations to where the entire state, with the entire country will be legalized in all areas, providing an opportunity for individuals to, not only from a business standpoint, but be able to obtain some much needed medical use and be able to really serve some people across the country. And I think that's the most important part of it all.
Hello, I'm Turk McBride, founder and president of Global Resource Ventures. We are a premium genetics company where we cultivate, propagate, and curate premium genetics. I'm here in Atlanta, Georgia at the Cannabis and Hemp conference where I thought it went extremely successful. There was a great opportunity for growth, wellness, and also health. There was a great people, great networking event for the near future. And speaking just on the future, I definitely see in the next 5 to 10 years the total legalization of cannabis. This particular crop is revolutionary. It is a disruptor in all industries. That's why too many industries are basically trying to blacklist it. But I definitely see it being prevalent to the near future for health, for hemp on the hemp side, for building, manufacturing, and it potentially could be the U.S. #1 raw material. My opinion on the Doc and Jock panel, I thought it went extremely amazing. Dr. Umar, she is revolutionary. We need more physicians like her. She definitely sees the point of view of the health side of cannabis. She understands the plant. She understands the cannabinoid side of the plant. She understands how to administer the plant to the patients. That was a great panel because it was two perspectives from the physician side and then also the athlete side. And on the athlete side, there's so many different type of variations of injuries where this particular plant can ameliorate or even curate that particular illness or pain. My thoughts on cannabis as a medicine, it's truly, I feel like, the way to go. However, with the larger pharmaceutical companies that's basically being prevalent on the backlash of a new natural crop being a disruptor, I really feel as though it's just in due time where this crop will be the true medicine. What it used to be, it will be today. As long as we have great physicians that's looking into these particular illness that cannabis can mediate, we'll be fine. But cannabis is definitely the holistic way of medicine.